Hey chums! So we are at Animal Kingdom. This is like the first time in
3 years.
Like 3 years that we've been to Animal Kingdom. So I'm super excited. I'm very curious to see what's changed since they reopened, since they were shut down for a while from COVID. So that'll be interesting.
This is going to be a little adventure because we don't really know this park that well. I think I've only been here twice in total, and the last time was 3 years ago. And I think Melody's only been here a couple of times as well.
Yeah,
so,
I've only been to Animal Kingdom a couple
So this
times.
should be a really cool adventure. Before we get started today, go ahead and like this video, subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and hit the little bell icon to receive notifications every time we upload a new video.
All right, let's get started.
I'm excited. Let's do it, yeah.
It's a little bit after 8:30. The park just opened today at 8 o'clock. It's open from 8 to 6. And as you can see, very small crowds. So this is what it looks like right now. And we're heading over to Pandora to see what the wait time is to ride over there, because there used to be a 6-hour wait to get on the ride over in that area. So we're gonna see how long it's gonna take us to get onto Flight of Passage today. This is really a beautiful park, isn't it?
It's gorgeous.
I mean, look how amazing that this looks. It's definitely, it's just so impressive.
Yeah, they did a pretty amazing job. And the fact that it's raining a little bit today kind of gives it a different vibe too. It feels like it definitely feels like you're in the jungle of some kind.
All right, we're coming to the end of the line here for Flight of Passage.
Yeah, I don't think this is gonna be too bad.
Hope not. How long is the wait right now?
About 45 minutes.
Oh,
okay.
Easy. Yeah, thanks.
Wow.
Well, that's a big difference between. There's a big difference between 6 hours and 45 minutes. Last time we were here, I think the wait was 3 hours.
No, we got on it quickly last
quickly,
time. It was a 6-hour wait, but we came before the park opened.
Yeah.
And we waited online. So we still ended up waiting a while. Not 6 hours though.
No.
But because of the reservation system, that's the one thing that's been pretty good, is that a lot of wait times are cut down.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
So we're inside the queue. We finally got into this part over here that looks really awesome. And the line's moving pretty quickly, so I don't even know if this is going to be 45 minutes. Oh, and they have a bathroom on this ride.
Yeah, if you ever are stuck in a very long line here on this ride, when you get to this point and you have to relieve yourself, there's a spot. Oh, thank you.
But I don't think that's going to happen right now, because with the reservation system, they're limiting how many people are coming through here. Last time that we were here, we got in so early that we didn't get to see all of this.
That's awesome. That ferrofluid in there.
What is that?
That is ferrofluid. It's a liquid that's activated by magnet to form a shape. So what they're doing, they're actually turning the electromagnet on and off.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, we didn't get to see any of this last time.
Great queue.
Once we match you to an avatar, thanks to a special link chair, your mind will be able to control that avatar. Using avatars to fly this way was all figured out by my boss, Dr. Jackie Ogden.
When you follow our technician into the link chamber, you'll see a series of 16 link chairs. Please go to the number that matches the number you're standing on now.
Pandora probably was about a 45-minute wait.
Yeah, I think in the end it ended up being about 35 to 45 minutes.
Yeah, I know that
so much fun.
Disney sometimes has a tendency to make the rides that usually have a higher wait time have an even longer wait time, even though it's not the real wait time. just simply because they're trying to get people to kind of scooch over to different stuff that doesn't have as high of a wait time.
Yeah.
Well, now we're going to ride the Navi River Adventure. Last time we were here, we did not ride this, so this is going to be our first time riding this ride.
Yeah, the last time we were here, we were living in South Florida. We tried cramming all 4 Disney parks into 2 days. And so we had to kind of pick and choose what we were going to do. So last time we were here, we rode Pandora Flight of Passage and Everest. And then we left and went straight over to Epcot. So today we actually get to really see everything that this park has to offer.
Yeah, today there's no park hopping right now, so we're forced to stay here all day. And I'm glad because it's gonna give us an opportunity to really like check out Animal Kingdom.
How are you feeling?
This is more of the queue for the Navi River Adventure. It's pretty, everything is just awesome in this area. And as you can see, Disney put partitions up in areas where people have to walk next to each other and stand. So that's pretty clever. And of course you have the markings on the ground to make sure that everybody's keeping their distance. But I just can't believe the incredible detail of the stuff in this area of the park.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
We just got off the ride and it looks like it's actually getting nicer outside now.
Yeah.
It's raining all morning.
Yeah, it's gonna get a little warmer, but I mean,
At least it's not
at least it's not pouring on us. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so now it's about a little bit after 10 o'clock. So far we got to ride 2 rides since the park opened at 8. We got here about 8:30. Let's see what else we can get into.
Yeah, let's give it a shot.
This is beautiful. If you take a look at this tree, I don't know if you guys can see it, there's animals carved into the tree. It's just absolutely mind-blowing how awesome that is. It looks like we are now approaching Dino Land. In this area of Dino Land, some of the rides did not reopen, and I know that Primeval World did not reopen. So I'm not really sure what happened with that, why it's not reopening, if it is going to ever reopen. But that's a shame because there's not really a ton of stuff to do over here. It looks like Dinosaur, from what I can see from back here, only has about a 15-minute wait. So I guess we'll go and we'll check that out next.
I'm Dr. Marsh, director of the Dino Institute, and I hope you enjoyed those quaint exhibits in the old wing. That's how dinosaurs have been presented to the public since the study of fossils began over 150 years ago.
This is what the crowd looks like over here in Asia. And it's lunchtime, so we are going to head over to our reservation over at Yak Yeti, which is our first time eating over there. So this is going to continue with our trying to eat at different restaurants that we haven't tried throughout Disney.
I have high hopes for this one because I actually really love Asian food, and this is an Asian food restaurant.
I hope so. It's a third-party restaurant, though.
Yeah,
so.
but so is Morimoto, and Morimoto is amazing.
That's true. Check-in was a little bit different here. At the other restaurants that we've eaten at recently in the parks, or the Disney parks, you have to scan a QR code with your camera. I guess because this is a third party, they're just sticking to the traditional walk up to them and tell them, hey, I'm here. So.
Yeah, but it's a little bit before reservation time, so they told us just to hang tight, and as soon as the table opens up, we're going to sit down and check this out.
At Yak Yeti, they do have an allergy menu for gluten, so I was able to find some stuff to eat off of there. I am going to get myself some soup and a stir fry, and probably dessert too. I have to have dessert. But this is a pretty cool restaurant. We're upstairs. It's nice. We're kind of off by ourselves, except for there's another family over there. But they're still keeping like distance between all the tables. I know that they turned away another family because they didn't have a reservation.
Yeah, they said it's reservation only right now.
Yeah, so I'm glad that we made the reservation.
Yeah, me too.
So the first thing that I'm gonna eat today is chicken consomme. So this is a soup, it has tofu. I imagine it.
Over here?
Yeah,
Yep.
so far so good. So this is some kind of a chicken broth, and then it has carrots and whatever spices. So let's give that a try. Try this broth. I love soup, so hopefully this is good. That is actually really good. That's a nice flavor. I think it might have like, I don't know what that is. It might have some lemongrass or something, but that's really nice.
I decided to go with the pork pot stickers for my appetizer. These look very, very good. They look pretty fresh. I got these pan-seared, and I am going to go ahead and give this a shot here. Let's see. I happen to really like dumplings, so wherever I go, I try to get the dumplings if they're available. Yeah. These are very good. The sauce has a lot of ginger flavor. Very good.
This is about as far as I got with this soup. I really like the broth, but I used to be a vegan years ago and I lost my love of tofu. And I still like tofu. I eat it occasionally. I just try not to eat soy too often. But as you can see, there's a lot of tofu here. In my opinion, there's way too much tofu, and I think it should have been cut into smaller pieces. So that's the one thing I would say about this soup, is that the broth is very tasty, but I think it's just a little bit of overkill with this tofu. And you tried a little bit of the tofu. What did you think?
It's good flavor. I mean, tofu pretty much takes the flavor of whatever you put it with. So it ended up with a good flavor, because the flavor of the broth is very good. I decided to get the Korean beef with jasmine rice. This looks really good. It's strips of beef with pineapple, onions, peppers, and some type of sauce. It looks like a Korean barbecue sauce. And then jasmine rice with black sesame seeds. This looks pretty good. I will say this looks very appetizing. So I'm gonna give it a shot.
Smells good.
Yeah, it smells great. All right, let's give it a go. I really like it. The beef is a little bit crispy on the outside. Yep, that gets a thumbs up.
Okay, so also from the allergy menu, his is not an allergy menu, my soup was, but this is a stir fry. So we have over here some noodles with some chicken, and it's rice noodles, of course, so that's why it's gluten-free. Taste these noodles.
What do you think?
This flavor is fabulous. I'm gonna let you try some of this.
Oh, I definitely would like
It is
to.
so good. It's like, I mean, it's just really good. So I'll
It
let
looks
you
like
try
it's almost like a pad thai without the peanut sauce.
It's not a peanut sauce.
Is it a
no,
curry
it's
sauce?
like a soy, like a very savory tasting sauce, like a brown sauce. It's really, really good. We're waiting on dessert. They have a couple gluten-free desserts, so we ordered one. In the meantime, they gave us some fortune cookies. I can't eat fortune cookies, but I can get my fortune. My fortune is very ominous. It says, when the moment comes, take the last one from the left. What does it mean? I don't know. Hopefully at the time I will figure it out. What'd your fortune say? Oh, do you want my cookie?
Maybe. Leave it there for now. My fortune says you have a remarkable power which you are not using.
What could it be?
I don't know, maybe playing live, maybe playing music live, because everything's still shut down, there's no concerts.
When the moment comes, hopefully you'll know as well.
I'll take the one on the right, you already have the one on the left.
From the allergy menu, we got a cake. What is this? This is like, it's actually called Dreamin' of Chocolate Dark and White Layer Cake. They had a strawberry one too, but we picked this. All right, give it a taste.
Yeah, let's give it a go here. That's pretty good.
Can you tell it's gluten-free?
A little bit, the cake's a little bit crumbly, but the flavor's good, and the icings that they used are very good. Yeah, I like it.
Yak and Yeti was pretty good. I would eat there again.
Yeah, definitely. That was, I would say it's not my favorite of all of the Disney restaurants. I still think Coral Reef over at Epcot was better, which we ate at last week. I thought it was very good.
It was very good. The only thing, I wouldn't get that soup again. The balance of tofu to liquid was not very good.
Yeah.
The flavor was good for the broth, but there just wasn't enough of it. But everything else was very good. I really like the food over there, and it's just, I don't know, it's cool inside.
Yeah, very cool vibe in that restaurant.
All right, so here we are in Africa. We're in Africa now. I'm trying to see what we have to do over here. It looks like there's a 15-minute wait for the safari.
Yeah, maybe we'll do that.
Let's go ahead and do that. And as you can probably see around us, it just massively rained. So people are in ponchos and everything.
Well, the good news is that it cooled off quite a bit. So I have a feeling if we do the safari now, we're going to have active animals. It's not too hot for them. They're not hanging out in the shade. Nice and fresh.
Just because they spend so much time here in the little Ituri forest by themselves around other animals that are rather shy and reclusive. Coming up ahead of us on the left-hand side are some of the taller antelopes that live here in the little Ituri forest, known as the greater kudu. Now those look to be females because they don't have horns.
Trying to take the food out of his mouth.
To their advantage by circulating
He's like
blood
chasing
through them
his
to help
nose,
control
no?
their natural body temperature, which can cool them down on a hot day in the savannah just like this. Now both male and female African elephants have tusks, whereas in Asian elephants only the males have tusks.
It looks like Everest is going to be up this way. So this is a roller coaster, and there's a Yeti on the roller coaster that, if you don't know, has been broken since the dawn of time. They have not fixed the Yeti. He used to swipe at you, and now he just sort of stands there, and they added music to try to, not music, I'm sorry, they added lights to try to make it look like the Yeti's moving.
So it was the biggest and most expensive animatronic in history.
Was it?
Yeah, I think so. The issue was that he was too big, and whenever he swiped, it would start causing structural cracks in the building, and it was doing damage to the building, so they had to shut it down. Otherwise they would have to shell out more money to fix the building, and then if it happened again, it would just be a repeat, you know, of
The same thing of
exactly.
fixing the Yeti. Well, we found the standby line. They're not doing any fast passes right now at Disney, so everything is going to be standby. Expedition Everest has a pretty cool queue, I think. I like it. The Yeti, interpreting the findings.
Expedition Everest immersion.
Not so bad.
It's now a little bit after 3 o'clock and we've done everything.
Pretty much everything. There is a river rapids ride that I don't think we're gonna do because you get completely soaked, and we've been getting rained on all day, so we're already just kind of soaked.
We're already tired of the water.
We're tired of the water.
Yeah.
We went and got a Dole Whip. That was good. Having a little bit of trouble finding gluten-free treats for Melody right now.
This park definitely doesn't have the same stuff as the other parks, and this park honestly makes me a little bit disappointed that we can't park hop, because we got here at 8:30. It's 3 o'clock and we're out of things to do, and this is it. This is our Disney reservation for this week.
So I think what we're gonna end up doing is just going and riding Pandora Flight of Passage again, because that is the best ride here, hands down. We did Everest twice, and yeah, I think we're gonna do Flight of Passage again, and then that may do it for us today.
Yeah, next week they're actually cutting the hours. This park is going to lose 2 hours. Instead of being open from 8 to 6, it will only be open from 9 to 5.
Yeah.
And that, I guess it starts in a couple days. A couple days is
I
next
think
month.
so.
And that's it. But you literally can do this park in 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah, this is a half-day park. It didn't used to be that way. Before all the changes that were made in the reservation system, people were coming here to ride Pandora Flight of Passage and waiting 4 or 5 hours to ride it. So then half your day is shot there. You spend the rest of the day doing everything else in this park, and now you have a whole day at the park. Since that's not the case anymore, you kind of have to fill the rest of the day with smaller activities and things. Like there's like a little animal scavenger hunt type thing where you get a little pamphlet, little booklet, and you fill out the animals that you've seen and you learn facts about them. That stuff's fun, but as far as rides go, there are maybe 7 rides total in this park.
Yeah, and a couple of them are not rides we would do. Like they're for kids.
Yeah.
For small kids. So we had fun. I really, really love how beautiful that Pandora is. Everest is a fun ride. I just wish there was more stuff to do here. Essentially, it's a giant zoo with a few rides. Yeah. That's it. I mean, I guess it would be similar to Busch Gardens, but Busch Gardens is a whole day thing. Busch Gardens has so many rides, if you like roller coasters like we do, that you could be busy from open to close over there. But this is like a park, I feel like it's enjoyable, but it would be even more enjoyable if we could park hop right now and finish our day at like Magic Kingdom or one of the other parks that has more stuff.
We really can't do that right now.
Yeah, so unfortunately we yeah, this is our reservation, and I think we're pretty much done. So
that's what it is. Anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Hit the little bell notification icon to receive notifications when we upload a new video. Until next time, we will see you guys at the parks.